Hello, I'm Captain British, also known as Colgate Answers in the Tumblrverse. Yeah, well, not by many people, I suppose. But anyway, this is a new show. Oh my god, it's incredible, isn't it? In which I plan to interview Ask Tumblr blogs, namely the art blogs, however, mind you. And this is going to be a bit messy, I'm not going to lie to you. I have planned a fair bit of it out, but there's always the unforeseen. But today, I have my good friend, Ahmedz, who is the moderator of RaindropsAnswers. Ahmedz, say hi.
What is up, everybody?
That is Ahmedz.
Yep.
So, during this interview, I'm just going to ask a set of sort of preset questions, mainly. But I will possibly in the future, if it's a special case, add other ones. Just anyway. Before every interview, I am going to put out a blog post. I might make a separate blog for it, but I haven't decided yet. But at the moment, it's out on Colgate Answers, asking if there is any particular questions that you, the community, want to ask the person who I'm about to interview. Normally, there'd be a bit more of a warning than this, but you know, I wanted to get the first episode out. So yeah, I don't have many at the moment from the community for you, but do you know what? Whatever, there's going to be like 20 minutes in which people can still ask. So let us begin. Ahmed, what inspired you to start your Ask blog?
Well, I wanted an excuse to carry on drawing. Well, drawing ponies, to be exact. So I thought maybe, you know what, let's try one of these Ask blogs. I mean, they seem pretty fun. I've seen a lot of people do them. I've got a few favorites I'm going to probably mention later or not. But I said, you know what, okay, I'll give it a shot and see how it is. And what do you know? It's pretty fun.
Yeah, you've also gotten quite popular, which is good. It's very inspiring to, just to get recognition for it. Of course, that's not the reason you should actually start an Ask blog in the first place, but it does help.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on, why did you decide on this particular pony?
Well, I didn't really want to choose this pony. I actually wanted to choose another background pony. It was another Pegasus called Thunder Rush or Lightning Bolt. They had a really nice color scheme. They reminded me of Pegasus from the Hercules, the Disney movie Hercules, the cartoon one.
What was his name? I can't remember. I was trying to remember his name. Don't mind me.
His name was Pegasus, wasn't it?
Was it?
I think it was.
I thought he had a name.
His name was Pegasus. I'm pretty sure. Anyway,
if it wasn't, it is now.
I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, I wanted to choose that pony, but I've noticed that there was already an active blog for that, so I said, you know what, I'm going to choose someone else. And I've noticed raindrops, like, from that one picture of Colgate hugging raindrops, that was like, I would say that was kind of an inspiration.
OTP.
And the fact that she has this, like, a similar design to Derpy, who I've drawn many, many times. So I said, you know what, okay, I'll give it a shot. So that's where I am right now. Raindrops.
Would you say, right, I'm going a bit ahead of myself right now, but you know what? I don't care. I'm the interview. I'll do this. Would you say that Raindrops is your favorite pony currently?
No. I do not really want to say Raindrops is my favorite pony because that would make me kind of biased, in my opinion.
But surely drawing her over, how many updates have you done now? Like at least 100. Like drawing her over 100 times, that must have influenced your favorite pony just a fair bit.
You have no idea how many times I've drawn her by now.
It's like, God, you've been going for like 5 months now, I think?
I started
Maybe
since
4?
October, so it's October, November, December, January, February, 4 months. Or it's going to be 4 months soon. Like, should be in like 3 days, I believe. I think it was the 17th of October then when I started.
How many updates have you done now? I think it's close to the 150 mark, isn't it?
No, it's actually close to 160.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
You're putting me to shame. I've only just done like 40. But, oh well, this isn't about me. It's about Ahmed, you know?
Yep, it's about me.
Anyway, getting back on my question list because I'm getting off track. What's your normal workflow when creating an update?
Well, when I first started out, it was usually 3 answers per day. But then I started to get like a little busy with work and here and there, and sometimes I just couldn't be bothered to draw. Some days, like I sometimes skip on drawing, sometimes I don't. But I usually now when it's not the weekend, like when it's a weekday, I just usually send out like 1 or 2 updates per day. But that's not like every day. That's like probably 3 or 4. No, actually 2 or 3 times per work week, or which is like basically just from Sunday to Thursday. But
because you live in a crazy world, you live in Ahmed land.
Yeah,
our week ends on Saturday.
Our weekends are Friday and Saturday, and our work days are Sunday to Thursday. But on Friday, which is the day that I live stream pretty much every week, I usually put out like 2 or maybe even 4 updates. 2 to 4 updates. It's usually 3 though.
What's your favorite update or project that you've worked on?
Favorite update or project? Well, that is... I would have to say my favorite is the... I would say the one that started off with the... I think you've seen it, the 18-panel comic, basically just explaining Raindrops why she doesn't have a special sun pony. And then that follows up with the little video I made with Pinkie Pie's Smile, Smile, Smile song. I think
it's fair to say that video was what made your blog, like sort of brought it into the consciousness of Tumblr, as it were.
I guess you can say that. I'm not sure though.
Like, I'm pretty sure you gained a hefty amount of followers from that.
Well, yeah, but there has been one time
it certainly
that
accelerated it.
Well, I got like a lot of followers, usually from reblogs. Like if I for example, there was this one meme where basically the Rainbow Dash Chubby just zooming into everyone's Tumblr. Yeah. That got me a few followers as well.
It's like one of the things it was for a while. Just like everyone had to draw that. Well, everyone ever. My entire dashboard just Rainbow Dash Chubby.
They didn't have to, but they were allowed to if they wanted to. But they didn't have to.
I know. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't mean. Yeah. Anyway, what are your long-term goals for what you do? As in, where do you see the blog going?
I'm not really sure, actually. I mean, I don't have really anything special planned for the blog at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this for a very long time. I might suddenly just stop updating or something, but let's just hope that never happens, though, because I really like doing this. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that. And, well, yeah, you could just... my follower count just speaks for itself, I guess. But
you're almost at 2,000 now, aren't you?
I'm at 1949 last time I checked.
It's crazy.
It's not as much as some people out there, but it's pretty hefty for me.
Pretty good.
It's pretty hefty for someone who barely does anything. I'm an extremely lazy person, and
I wouldn't say you barely do anything. You're very involved in the Tumblr community. I find like especially over Christmas, you were going crazy.
Oh, that was because I had a holiday, no work, you know. I was just
like live streaming every single day in everyone's streams ever, just talking. It's like, oh my god, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, I was kind of lifeless that day, or just that week, or that holiday time. Yeah, but I'm not really sure what's gonna go on. But what I'm really hoping, what I would get from doing all these updates is just basically improving my art skill. I am thinking changing the art style a few times, going from this kind of art style to that kind of art style, drawing the ponies that way or this way. There have been a lot of Ask blogs out there that really, really inspired me. Like the way they draw their ponies, they just make me want to say, oh god, I want to draw something exactly like that.
Coincidentally, that segues us into our next question. Who are your artistic inspirations?
Well, there are a lot of them, but as for the artists who really inspired me to start drawing, I would have to say it's Specky SY and Adler. These two were the major ones, and I have to say John Hoseko as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to say John Hoseko because he's the king of
the biggest
fan
artist in. He is pretty much the biggest artist in the fandom. I don't think anyone's going to deny that. Who doesn't know who JJ is?
That is true, but was the question asked me if who are my favorite Tumblrs or anything like that, or my favorite Ask blogs?
No, but you can segue into that if you want.
Well, okay. Well, as for my favorite Ask blogs, well, seeing that I mentioned Adler and Specky SY, you would imagine that Ask Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie and the Ask the Pie Sisters blogs, they're a given. But there's a third one that really I really liked it because of the humor that it has and the occasional "daw" moments, if you know what I mean. And that is the Ask Surprise blog.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Zach is definitely an inspiration to a lot of people. I know that much. What advice would you give to anyone looking to get into the Tumblr scene, to getting into Ask blogs and all that, to start one up?
Well, how should I put this? Start wherever you can, whenever you can, and try not stopping. Do not give up so easily. I mean, okay, if you got some good art skills, then you're probably gonna get a decent amount of followers. Just spread the word. Talk about your Tumblr, your Ask blog, wherever you can. If you're on other websites, on a video game forum, for example, or Facebook, Twitter, whatever you can, just try spreading the word. Try going to pony communities, talking about them. There might be some pony forums that talk they have threads about Ask blogs. Maybe even the Chan boards like Pony Chan and Fim Chan. Just spread the word. Try to get to know people. I mean, hell, if it wasn't for me meeting pretty much a lot of the big people on Tumblr, I wouldn't have been where I am right now. But yeah, just make some friends, get to know people, update regularly, deliver some good content when you're drawing. It's not just about the art quality; it's about how you're answering the questions. That, in my opinion, is that. That's what matters the most. Not the art style or anything on how you draw. It's what you draw and how you deliver the content. Basically, how you answer the question. Are you just gonna answer it bluntly with a really nice artwork? Or are you just going to answer it with a really wacky, hilarious style? But, it doesn't have to be extremely good art. For example, you don't have to have John Joseco's art style, not art style, art talent.
Level of quality.
Yeah, I guess. But just focus on how you answer the questions. Don't give up. And you're probably going to make it.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So I know you've mentioned to me before that you haven't drawn, you didn't draw before Ponies. I mean, I probably should have put this in the interview in some way or form, but you know what? I'm just going to say it. So there. But what exactly was it about the Brony fandom, about Ponies, that inspired you to start drawing?
The way the ponies look. They're just too damn adorable. And those eyes, oh god, those eyes. It's all about the eyes. I mean, there's something in those eyes. There's some subliminal messages in there, I'm telling you.
Pretty much the entire expression for ponies is in the eyes.
Pretty much. I mean, they're the first thing you notice when you look at the pony is their eyes. They're so damn huge. But wait, what was the question again? I kind of got lost right there.
Sorry. What is it about ponies that inspires you?
Well, other than how they look in the G4 series, I guess that's really pretty much it. There's not much to the show itself. I mean, I really wanted to pick up drawing before, but I guess the ponies just got me started because I've seen a lot of people start drawing ponies, and I'm thinking, you know what? I want to join in this thing too. I want to get to know these people. That would be pretty awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess.
So how have ponies affected your life in general? I mean, do you feel that your involvement in the Brony fandom has improved your life at all?
I would say yes, and I would say no. I'll just answer the no part first. I mean, I'm pretty much still the same. Nothing has been really different about me. Okay, maybe I just like ponies, and I've got some brushies sitting on the, or just the brushables, not brushies. They're just sitting on the on my shelf. And other than that, I guess my music taste changed a bit. I mean, I've been listening to a lot of techno, dubstep stuff because of the pony fandom. But other than that, nothing really changed. But as for the yes part, there has been a few things that have been changing. I've got to meet a few awesome people out there. I mean, of course, there's the Pony Central forums where you and I met and here and there. There's the Tumblr. I got to talk to a lot of people in there. We usually have Skype calls pretty much every day. I mean, that has been really cool. I've never really done anything like this before, and I like it. It's pretty awesome.
So you say your musical taste has changed.
Well, I just started listening to more things than usual.
But who would you say your favourite musician is then? From the pony fandom, obviously, not just in general.
Pony fandom, I can't really choose one. There's like way too many of them. There's Chain Algorithm. There's it's Wooden Toaster. There's Pinkie Pie Swear. There is I'm trying to remember. Oh god, I'm forgetting the people. Oh god. Oh wait, hold on. It's getting back to me. It's there's Rainbow Crash 88. There's Jackalap. There's Mike the Microphone. Let me just look real quick my my playlist. I just remember. Oh yeah, DJ Alex S. That's another one. Odyssey Eurobeat as well. There's just like too many of them. I mean, there are a few that I haven't mentioned, but there are plenty of them. I can't really choose just one.
Fine. Well, you just completely deny my question. Be that way. Okay. Staying on the subject of music, though, what would you say your favourite song from the show is?
Favorite song of the show? I don't know if anyone has heard this before, but I have mentioned a few times that Art of the Dress is my favorite song. But that has been kind of changing recently. I mean, I've been listening to that Find a Pet song from season 2, and that has got, like, it's been stuck in my head for a while. And then there's the Flim Flam Brothers song. Oh, God, that song is incredibly catchy.
There's Smile, which is just like has no presence being in my brain, no right to be in my brain whatsoever.
Well, yeah, there's Smile as well, but
I suppose that hasn't aired yet.
Well, it should air on the upcoming episode apparently because of the synopsis. Like if you read it, it'll just give you the hint or an idea that this song is going to be in the episode. So you never know.
So. I've been looking forward to that for ages.
But I would still have to say Art of the Dress is my favorite song. I mean, there have been some really awesome songs in Season 2, but out of the Season 1 songs, Art of the Dress, without a doubt.
So, while we're on the subject of the show, what's your favourite episode? The arbitrary question.
Favorite episode? That is kind of hard for me to choose one episode. I mean, from Season 1, I think I've mentioned Feeling Pinky Keen before. And there has been a lot of controversy about that episode. I don't know what the hell was up. I really like that episode. But I've noticed that a lot of people have been saying Party of One was their favorite episode. And I think I'm going to have to agree with that. I mean, I don't really want to, but I forgot how awesome that episode was.
It is a good episode. It's probably one of my favorites as well, actually.
But as for Season 2, I mean, even though we haven't seen the whole season yet, one of my top favorites of Season 2 has got to be, what was that episode called? The Applejack episode where not the super easy squeezy side or whatever it's called. The one before it, the last roundup. There we go, the last roundup.
Yeah,
that episode was.
That wasn't an Applejack episode. That was a Derpy episode. Don't be silly.
No, it was Applejack. Derpy just had one scene and that's it. The rest was just Applejack.
Still a Derpy episode though. Derpy just overtook everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, poor Applejack even.
But I really like that episode. It's one of my favorites of Season 2, minus the first 2 episodes of Season 2, but I can't really count them as Season 2 episodes because they're technically Season 1 episodes. Or finales, actually.
Yeah. It's kind of changed the pace in Season 2, though, because like, for a while we had episodes that everyone widely perceived as quite bad. Not top notch, but not terrible. And then after all that, it was just like we've had like 5 good episodes in a row, and it's like I don't even know what they're doing. Oh dear. But yeah, what hobbies do you have apart from drawing?
Does gaming count as a hobby?
Yeah, I suppose.
Then yeah, I guess gaming, reading. There's also I'm a big fan of all those technology and all those gadgets and newfangled things, thingamajigs.
All the newfangled iPod touches and the Androids and the
I like looking up news about them and stuff in here and there, and also like some computer work, like building computers and stuff. I'm a fan of that as well.
How do your friends and family feel about your involvement in the Brony fandom? Have you had any sort of prejudice against it or anything along those lines?
Nope. Everything was pretty much positive. From my family, my mom thought it was pretty cute. My brother's okay with it. My sister, she's pretty much okay with it as well. My dad doesn't really care. My friends, they're okay with it. Some of them, they really like the show. Some of them, they're not a big fan of the show, but they respect my opinion about liking the show and being part of the fandom here and there. They also like checking out my art. They think it's pretty good. So no negatives.
Have you ever met sort of anyone in real life who you later found out to be a brony, or any bronies in real life? I know you're a convention goer, as it were, because I saw like that newspaper article you linked us on Pony Central a while ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Unfortunately, those conventions, like, there was 1 or 2 conventions that I've been to when I was a brony back then. Well, that was last year. And I didn't really get a lot of, feedback from what I've been doing. I mean, I basically had, like, ponies on my hats, on my fedora.
Yeah, I saw that.
But, I didn't really get a lot of, like, a lot of people asking, hey, what the hell is that? Maybe, like, a few people. There were some people who recognized them, but there was just one girl who recognized them, and that's pretty much it. Not a lot of people are going, oh, I'm a brony. Hey, awesome. What's up? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone go like that. There were some people like asking me, why ponies? I was like, I don't know, go watch the show. You might like it, you might not. And I still meet that, like, I've seen that guy again, like, a few days ago. And he's still wondering why I still like ponies. And I just told him, go watch the show. I was like, I did watch the show, and I still don't get it. Then if you don't get it then. You don't have to get it. Don't force it on yourself.
So there you have it. That was Ahmedz, Raindrops Answers of Tumblr, of the internet. Ahmedz, do you have any closing comments?
Check out my blog. It's pretty awesome. You can check out my DeviantArt. It's lolzaman.deviantart.com. And be sure to check out my mod blog, which is datahmedz.tumblr.com. That's datahmedz.tumblr.com.
It's fine. I'll link it all in the comments below. You should look down there, down in the comments on the YouTubes. There's also going to be a transcription, probably, because I know a few people have asked about that, so I will do that. Okay. Do you have any shout-outs you want to do, Ahmedz? Just before we go.
Okay, sure. Quick shout-out to everyone on Pony Central. They were the guys who helped me start out, like, this whole Tumblr thing. I mean, they're the ones who started following me, sending me questions here and there. And also a big shout-out to the awesome Tumblr people I've met. You guys, awesome. Very, very awesome. That is all.
Fantastic. So, what did you guys think about this? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy listening to me make words out of my mouth and Ahmedz responding to those words? I would like to know. Did I bugger it up? I probably did. But yeah, you are the ones who are important. After all, we are making this for you. Yeah. Tell me what you think in the comments below, please. Especially, who would you like to see in the future? Who, if I can, I will try and get them. Who would you like to see interviewed? Please tell me below. I will look at every comment, I always do. And yeah, there you go. And please subscribe, because then you'll know when new videos come out. That is the best way to know. I'll keep posting them on Tumblr, of course. But then you'll know instantly. You'll be on YouTube and you'll be like, oh my God, there is a new video. I will click on it and I will watch it and I will listen to it with my ears. Yes. Okay. I have been Captain British, your host. Please follow me on Twitter, Captain_British, and Tumblr.com/Captain British, also Tumblr.com/Colgate Answers. Thank you, and goodbye.